Happy Monday, everybody. It's your boy Jumpman Jones. You're now live inside episode 277 of the Kickin' Shit Podcast.
Okay. I really felt that.
Thank you.
I felt the B off of that.
277. Shout out 277, man. Get me willing and dealing around the city.
All right, man. Joining me today is the usual suspects. Behind the camera, we got D, Chocolate Delight, the woman king. She is the homie. What's going on, D?
Not much. How you
Hey,
To my right is the man. To my right is the man, the funny, the talented. It's my boy Jails, a.k.a. Jelly. Put him on the bread till he's fed. Young Picasso. Your motherfucking boss, man. It is James, comedian Jellyfish, man. What's going on, my brother?
It's good, man. I don't want to over-talk you, man.
You got the memo.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
that was good advice. To my left, man, is my boy. It is my partner. It is my dog. It is Mr. Jukebox Johnny, a.k.a. Crown Daddy, a.k.a. Crown Poppy, or the El Himador Poppy, the Avion Don, the Terramana God, the Malargo Holder, Mr. Steal Your Girl, give her right back because she got camel toe. Mr. I got boundaries, nigga. Respect my fucking boundaries. Here's Mr. Jukebox Johnny.
Daddy, are you on the radio?
What's going on?
What up? What up? Chilling.
I hope that's inside enough that no one figures that out.
We'll see. My phone blow up over the week.
Nigga about to get a cuss out.
Real quick before we get into it, man, I want to shout out to everybody that listened last week. Shout out to those tuning into the YouTube right now. If you could, like that mug, comment on that mug, talk to us in the comments. We talk back. We're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, SoundCloud, and iHeartRadio every Monday for the audio, every Wednesday on YouTube for the visual. Besides that, how you guys doing? What's going on? What's up? What's happening?
Good, man. Feeling great. Shit. I don't even know, man. I got a 3-day work week this week. I mean, 3-day work weekend. 3-day weekend. Bank closed because of
Columbus Day.
Columbus Day. Shout out to what's the Indigenous People Day? I might go to a casino or something.
Okay. all right.
Celebrate.
Sound like a plan.
Nah, I'll just go chilling. I might go to Applebee's for real though. They got dollar margaritas right now.
Shout out to Applebee's, man.
Shout out to Applebee's. Might give me a bacon cheese fry and like 3 margaritas.
Okay.
I might
$10.
Right.
I might actually go to an Applebee's. Or I haven't been in one so long.
We got to bring back the American industries, bro. We got to bring back Applebee's. We got to bring back Chili's. All this fucking rooftop
I don't
bar
know about that
shit.
other shit, but TGI Fridays still hit.
Them niggas got hookah
Well,
now.
that's why they got hookah down.
Yeah, that's TGI Fridays.
The one in
still
North
hit.
Lake got hookah now. I think
was
it's
gonna say,
like
which one of
hookah
ours-
rental. Not like they not owned by TGI. I think it's like a
It's
rental.
like a contract, a
Yeah,
third party
yeah.
or something like that.
Whoever
crazy.
franchised that spot is smart to do that.
Yeah, very smart.
Like,
especially
if
in
we're
that
op-
area.
Yeah. If we're open till 2, let's get. Matter of fact, I don't want to stay on this too long, but the Carolina Ale House down there in Concord, the patio is nice. Why not get the
Oh
hookah
yeah,
grill?
I watched the Panthers game there Sunday.
Oh yeah,
They don't
that's
want
one of my
you
favorite
chilling out
spots to
there.
just go
Yeah,
hang
that
out,
was-
especially if it's nice out.
They were making balloon animals outside.
You like to hang out at the L House?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
because in Durham, like that's where we hung out, like 15501
Well, ain't
Carolina
shit to do
Ale
up there.
House.
That's what's
Not
up,
to
bro.
shout
That's
Durham,
where
but I mean,
Ain't too much to
Nah,
do up there.
Nah, don't do that.
I'll fuck with Durham like
Don't do that. It
a
was some
week,
shit to do.
a weekend getaway out there. I can fuck with Durham.
Oh, it's some. It's
Get
some
your
stuff.
hotel downtown, do something.
All
It
right, tell
reminds me of
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say this reminds me of my David Buster's family. That was our favorite place to go.
Ale House.
Ale House.
Right after work, right after their shift, we at
Right.
the Ale House.
We
You
got to
know what
bring
I'm
that
saying?
shit back, man. I'm
Turn
tired
it
of
up.
going to these fancy restaurants where the service is okay, but the
Right.
food, the portions are so small, the drinks are so overpriced.
Yeah.
It's like you can have a good time anywhere, man. You don't have to keep supporting these people that's overcharging you your hard-earned money, bro.
ain't
I
even
mean,
front.
sometimes
Ale
I
House
really
had
just
a
want to grab a
deal.
beer and catch up. Like I
Yeah.
don't want to do the most.
Right? Like
But
we don't-
people
go ahead.
people pay for the ambiance.
I get that. I do get
and
that.
look, that's what they're paying for.
That's
And
what
I'm not against you. I'm with you. My favorite spots in the city are dive bars. Like I don't
Right.
enjoy like I want to go to a Power. Now I do enjoy Power, but it's because it has a patio. I can sit outside. I can watch what's coming, what's going. But other than that, most of my favorite
Ooh, you got
spots
your pinky up.
are dive. They dive bars.
I feel that.
Dive bars. They little spots where I know the food is nice. It's quality. It's okay food, but it's good. It's great price. Like the price
Yeah.
is good, cool. It's chill. It's laid back. It's not too fucking fancy. That ain't me.
I went to some restaurant on top of the Grand Bohemian a couple months ago. and I got the short ribs, bruh. Now I could have went to Food Line and paid $8 for a pack of short ribs, bruh. I could have went to Food Line and paid $8 for about a pound and a half of short ribs, my nigga.
Okay.
So I go to this spot. I'm gonna get the short ribs, but them shits was midget size short.
Yeah,
They're
nigga.
like this big for
Industrial.
$18. You got like 5 cubes of short ribs, and then the drinks was at least $18 a pop. I said you got
that's
to
a
be
spot
shitting me.
just for the drinks. I wouldn't.
Oh,
go there
yeah,
for
I ended up
food.
going to the food truck after I left
Yeah.
the
First of
halal
all,
spot.
That's how you know you over 30, because the only niggas get mad at the short ribs.
And if I'm going to a rooftop function,
The
I'm
old
getting
nigga.
1 to 2 drinks. I'm saving my money for we're going to a dive later on that night. That's why I'm buying the drinks at where they 10, well, nowadays $12, $15
Yeah.
as opposed to 20 a drink.
Jasmine hated, but I love Thomas Street, bro.
That shit,
You can catch
is
me at
gold.
Thomas Street.
Thomas Street Tavern
I
is
go to
gold,
Thomas Street
nigga.
any fucking day of
Where's
the
this
week.
located at?
The neighborhood,
Thomas
Plaza
Street.
Midwood. Plaza
Plaza
Midwood.
I don't know
Midwood.
if I've ever been
That
there.
whole
I do-
neighborhood.
I
yeah.
might
You
have.
don't been there.
Maybe. I've been to
Everybody's
Plaza. I
been
don't be
there.
knowing the names of the places I be going.
It's the spot with the racquetball outside.
With the racquetball outside.
Yeah,
They got like an
they
outside
got-
patio.
right down
Oh,
the
okay,
street.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Across from like the it's like a
not Carolina.
it's like a taco spot.
Yeah.
It's behind Whiskey Warehouse. Yes.
Yeah.
Nigga, don't play me, because we'll go tonight.
Nah,
I'm
nigga.
saying the Burial Drive beer spot is upstairs. It's right there. My
Yeah.
other spot over there is Workman's Friend. They have like the
Yeah,
open
yeah.
window.
I don't know.
Workman's Friends is one of those dives that I talk about. It's a dive with a great ambiance.
Right.
So it's still what you're looking for, and
Right.
then you still get the ambiance without the price. I don't eat at these places, so I can't judge.
I
the
don't
food.
blame you,
I
bro.
don't eat at
This
these
shit
places.
just a rip off, dog.
I
And
didn't
then I
when
be
I was
like,
a big nigga, and I don't as a small nigga. Go
and then women go out here, and in groups of women. But I mean, I know you ain't out here looking for a man, but how often are you at these spots and you see a group of men hanging out at these spots?
No.
If a nigga there, he there with his dude. I mean, with his
will
girl.
say-
My bad, damn.
Nowadays, you right, nigga. If you in Atlanta,
When I've
you
gone
definitely
to brunch at Bistro, what is it, Bistro Levon? Mm-hmm. It's black men that go have brunch there, and those
Together?
are straight men. Yeah,
You niggas on that gay shit, bro.
I mean, we had brunch together.
we already had it. Don't worry
don't do
about
that.
it.
We
Don't
had
even worry
brunch
about it.
together.
I was about to say, nigga,
Don't even worry about
don't
it.
even do that, because when you had them boots on, nigga, looking
With
for some
y'all?
brunch. Yeah.
He didn't wear the boots.
I didn't wear the boots,
He
did
didn't wear
I?
the boots.
Who wore the boots?
He had the boots.
He
didn't
had
wear
the
the
Oh,
boots,
yeah,
but he
okay.
didn't
I was
wear
about to say.
All right, man.
Yeah, look like you trying to get that 12 o'clock special.
Let's get down to business, man.
Nigga killing me for the brunch boots, bro.
Yeah, he been killing
This
you
shit
for
didn't
2
even
years
curl
now.
up. Them my real brunch boots. Real brunch boots curl up at the toe, nigga. This shit was flat.
Them shits ain't brunch boots at this point. Them fucking genie slippers. Them shit's curling at the top fold.
All right, man. We do have things to get
Go
to.
ahead, man.
We're gonna start with this clip of Terrell Owens and Ocho Cinco. I like when Ocho Cinco hop on his live and talk to people. So this went viral.
Because Ocho's a nigga.
My experiences with black women growing up wasn't so good. When I started dating white girls, my first experience with white girls was when I went to college. I tried to date some black girls when I was in college. They did not like me. I was skinny. I was strong.
Right.
I was teased from high school, even to college. I got teased for being dark skinned.
Damn,
So
they,
there was-
they tease you,
Yeah, that's how
cuz?
that
Yeah.
nigga talk.
So there was a lot of self-esteem issues.
Right,
that-
right.
No, I'm being dead honest.
What's up?
So when I got my opportunity, when my first experience with a white girl, I'm like, okay, it wasn't bad, but that wasn't. I just totally gravitated to white girls after that.
Right.
That wasn't the situation. So again, my experiences with black women growing up wasn't so good. So, but that still didn't deter me from still dating or
Right.
pursuing black girls.
Right.
So my thing now is because I know there's the stigma, the stereotypical of athletes, you know, to
All right, that's the end of the clip. But they kind of clipped out what he said and said this week Terrell Owens said due to his experiences with black women, that's why he went towards white women. I did want to ask y'all this though. Based off of that clip, I wanted to ask y'all hold on. I did say I was going to do this. Let me preface this conversation. The point of this conversation isn't to bring up anything bad, put any race of girls down.
Ain't nobody listening to you.
I'm about to go in. You know that's a deal
not,
breaker.
we not here
That
to
nigga
bring.
messed that S
we
word
not
up.
here-
They like, hell no, nigga.
We not here to put white women, black women. We not here to put nobody on this pedestal. That let me preface that.
My experience is what? Nah, nigga. Hell
I
nah.
do want to know. I do want to know your personal experience because we are. I feel like the three individuals sitting in this room
Yeah, man.
outside
I'm
of
sorry.
D are the we're not typical black men. And that's why I want to ask y'all
Like my boy Tweezy.
yes.
Okay.
Is he not typical?
Yes. Every time I do a black person, I do his voice.
All right.
Oh, damn.
So I wanted to know
The
what is y'all
stereotype.
experience
Anytime I do a
growing
stereotype,
up
I'm doing him.
with black women. Like what was y'all before y'all became adults? What was your experience with black before you got to college? Before you got into adulthood, working a 9 to 5, doing regular shit? Before we got to where we are in life, what was your experience dating black women?
Well, my experience was funny because, like, I don't know. Like, I'm not going to say I didn't care as much, but, like, I felt like I didn't look good as, like, the other dudes or whatever. So, like, it just didn't matter. Like, whatever girl I got. I was good with that. You know what I'm saying? I was just like,
yeah,
all right, whatever.
I take whatever my ugly
You know
ass
what I'm
can
saying?
get.
Like, I didn't have a fucking filter at all, bro. I seen beauty in everything. I was like,
feel
bro,
you.
fuck that. She want to talk to me, fuck it. We talking. You know what I'm
When
saying?
you say you didn't look good, what did you?
I just feel like,
were you talking about your face? Were you talking about clothes? What were you talking about?
nah, I just felt like, all right, when I was in high school, dressing was everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was everything. How you presented yourself was pretty much everything.
You went to
know
a
what I'm
Vane
saying?
high school. We
yeah,
did go to a
so
Vane
it's
high
just
school.
like, I didn't, at the time, my mama wasn't buying the dope shit. Let me just say that off the rip. And then I didn't have the money to get the shit. So I just wore what I thought was dope. And, like, people, like, it was funny because, like, I had, like, my own, like, style in a way, I guess. Because I would wear, like, shoes. Like, anytime some Jordans drop, I went out and got a pair of shoes. Just to keep up with the Joneses. You know what I'm saying?
So you wouldn't get the Jordans.
I wouldn't
but you
get
would
the
still have
Jordans,
some new shoes.
but I'll go get some new $40
I feel Air Force
to $50.
Twos.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I was,
yeah.
bro. I think I was like maybe one of the first people to put on a pair of Air Force Twos when people were still thinking about it, like on the
Yeah,
fence.
yeah.
I had them bitches on, and everybody was like, you know what? We're gonna give Air Force Twos a try. You know what I'm saying? It was
Innovative.
like shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just how it was. But once I realized like I was fucking dope, then I was just like, yo, I don't give a fuck. Like, whatever bullshit you on. But with black girls, it was just rough, man. Like I say,
Really?
Yeah, because if you wasn't popular back then, nigga, you didn't get the ones you wanted.
I like what he said I like what you said about clothes, because that's not a school thing. That is a black thing.
Yeah.
Me and my friend talk about it all the time, and you know, me and him have daughters, so we don't even have to experience this. But having a son, I would never do my son the disservice of sending him to school with non-name brand shoes, because as a black child going to school, especially a male, you went
Yeah.
to school with some non-name brand shit,
They're gonna
you
fire
roast
your
all day.
ass up.
So let me
That's
help.
all they gonna worry about.
Let me help protect you from that if I can afford to, because that's what our culture is looking at.
Yeah.
So when I think about somebody like him saying what he said, then you say what you say, that kind of upholds what he's saying. Like, they gonna look at you funny. Like,
Right.
I'm not dressing the same as these guys. You said, like you said, I said, what factors into why you think you didn't look good? Well, a part of it was your clothes. A piece of it was your clothes. And of course, the girls are looking for the guys who got the new J's, who got the freshest gear, who got this black shit. So
One thing I will say though is I know like when we have conversations like this, it seems like that we are pointing at one side. And one thing I'm gonna say about high school is your brain wasn't even fully developed yet.
No, that's why I say
You know what I'm
growing
saying?
up, what was
So,
your experience?
Yeah, so I was gonna say like, you know, with that being said, I don't want people to think like we're gonna just put high school
No,
girl. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We'll get
Like,
to the adult shit.
yeah, it's just like,
We'll get-
nah, that
we'll
was
get to
high
the-
school
yeah,
shit.
that was high school. Because he's
Nobody
talking
care
about
what you got on now.
He's talking about
Yeah.
high school. He ain't talking about adulthood.
Yeah, true.
That's why I say your experience is growing up. What's your experience?
I
with
never
black
had a
women?
problem with black women coming up.
Oh,
Oh, well, you was the man.
yo, what did you have though? What did you have
I had
outside your hair?
I had a job. I had a car. I had cool clothes. I played basketball like AAU and shit.
You was that nigga.
You was cool
that
for
nigga.
doing
yeah,
that.
yeah.
You was
so
a
I had a
Johnny.
different experience.
So you can pick what you wanted. I had I didn't have the same. I had the same experience as James.
So why you don't like playing with me?
Shit, chill, bro. I had the same experience as James, man. I was picked on a lot. Like when I was younger, I really liked before high school. I liked white girls. I really liked white girls. White girls were nice to me. Black girls picked on me all the time. I didn't have the cool clothes. I didn't have this. It was certain black girls that didn't pick on me. But they were like my friends. I could never imagine me trying to date them. Yeah. So I would just have a crush on them secretly. I always think in my mind, I could never get with her. She don't want me. So white girls were always nice to me. They didn't. I mean, white people don't look at Nike. They don't look at Jordan. They're not looking at none of that shit. They just you like Power Rangers. I like Power Rangers. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? So up until high school, I got to the point where I was getting cooler clothes. I was cooler, but the black girls I wanted, I couldn't get. And at the time, that was hood girls. Hood girls like drug dealers. I didn't sell any drugs. I couldn't get any hood girls. But that's my experience with black women. I went from being picked on by them to being accepted by them once my style changed. So that's why I wanted to ask y'all that first question.
It's a good question.
Did you have a white crush? Is that the second question?
No, I had plenty of white crushes.
I was about to say, you remember your
Not
first
in high
white
school.
crush?
Not in high school.
Oh, yeah,
though.
Brittany
it
Brown,
wasn't too
bro.
many.
What was her name?
Brittany Brown.
What was your white crush name?
It's a few. Jenna, Amy.
It's got to be one that stood above the other.
Jenna was tall, so I really liked Jenna. Amy was the best. She was blonde hair. She had blue eyes.
Sounds
It's
like
so-
it was
so-
named like
so-
Amy.
Amy was the
thick.
shit.
Amy was thick, yo.
Mine was Elizabeth Emery. I'll never forget this girl, man. Her parents owned the Black Lion furniture. You remember that shit before?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Her parents owned that shit.
Oh, you definitely wasn't getting in that
Well, I
family.
was shooting high, boy.
You
I was
was.
shooting high. I'm like,
Nigga
yo,
was at least
nigga,
trying to get a bedroom set. If anything, goddamn. Give me one of them shit y'all throwing out the back, please.
I used to give her her nickname was E Lizzie. That's what I used to call her.
Oh, you definitely wasn't getting in the
Yeah,
family giving out these
she was
hood ass
rocking
names.
with it.
I bet she was.
She
Her
was
daddy
rocking
was.
with
it.
Her daddy, she calls me E
rocking up.
Lizzie. You was like Fresh Prince.
I think we went together for like a semester too. But
All right, so
go
check
ahead,
this
go
out. If you've dated both races, respectfully tell me what is the difference?
You know.
Any
No, not the difference. Not the difference. Tell me your experience. If you've dated both races, tell me your experiences. Tell me your comparisons. Tell me your contrasts.
I got a fucked up one for you.
Go ahead.
If you turn them lights off,
Oh, nigga.
you ain't gonna see one of them.
Shut your ass up.
You gonna see that other one. God damn, you don't go away when
Nigga
the lights go
stupid,
on?
man. I don't know. I don't really know there's no difference, bro. To be honest, as much as they want to say they different, I mean, I don't see much of a difference. Maybe a little bit more toughness on a black woman, but
I feel like black women hold you accountable. White women
not
excuse
all
some
of them.
shit.
There's some that let you run over 'em.
Nah, they won't.
Accountability like how? Give me
Like-
accountability like how?
Like I don't like the black women I know. Like I don't know. I can't speak for all of them, but like even the ones I don't try to date. Like if you being a sucker, they gonna call you out on that shit. Like yo, why you being a bitch? You know what I'm saying? Or why you doing this? Or why you doing that? You know what I'm saying? It's like with a white girl, they're more complacent with things. Like they might have their concerns and they might raise them, but they ain't gonna be as many as a black girl.
Now I can agree with that.
It ain't gonna be as many. It's like why we going down the street right here? You know what I'm saying? Like black girl got to have a whole origin story. Like
They question a lot of stuff, but sometimes
Yeah.
you got to, I guess, just based on how you was raised, and that's it too. Like it's different types of black women. You got these black women raised in these 2-parent homes where both their parents went to college.
Yeah.
Then you got maybe a single mother where they might be the first person in their family go to college. So you don't know what make people who they are.
Or you got the single mother who went to college and is a single mother who got another,
Yeah,
Who's
that
birthing
too.
that-
There's so many different options, and I
Yeah.
think, you do have white people, but most times, every white girl I think I've dated, I feel like they had both their parents. I think,
I can see that.
and I'm thinking about it, and not every black girl I have, some of them didn't even know who their dad was.
I dated a Spanish girl one time.
Okay.
I mean, what the fuck?
I mean, that's great.
Yeah, I know that's crazy, but they different.
That's fantastic.
They
That was
don't
on
play
that
that
was on
shit.
topip.
Yeah, they are very different.
They different.
They
You
are
gotta
very
have a
different.
job at 15. nigga.
James good at James good at. Hey, I played basketball yesterday.
I'm sorry, I'm just
5-year-olds just
saying.
walk up to you.
We talking about black, white.
I picked my nose
I
yesterday.
picked this up for you.
Oh, this fucked up. We gonna edit this out.
Nah, we're gonna keep this
yeah,
in.
but yeah.
I mean,
I
Johnny
found
was
a rock.
in. He was in his bag. I was
Everything.
listening.
Now,
They
everything
different,
has
though.
come from different cultures, I think, and I think that a lot of times just play with how we act in relationships based off how we seen a relationship growing up. So that could be the factor for it.
Do you think that your experience with either race depends upon how you approach it based on what stereotypes you may hold?
Like how I like if I go into it. Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
Like
I
if
feel
you,
like I try to be myself with everybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think there are certain things that you might be able to, like James said, like the accountability thing. Sometimes you think, it's like, this white girl gonna let me do this a little bit more often than this black woman will let me do this.
Your accent changed when you were around.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I do say the N-word around black girls. I don't say the N-word around white women.
I was gonna say you brought up a good point, and when you said women are similar people are similar in a way. Like there really are no differences, because when I meet people of any race, I can instantly figure out some people you can pull the wool over their eyes, some you can't, and you have to figure out which one you're getting. And some people are good at making it seem like you're pulling wool when you're not ever really pulling wool. They're just allowing you to get but so far. So I can't attest to that with any white women. I can only attest to my experiences with black women. Like I've met black women who I felt like she's a sweetheart. I could probably get away with murder. She gonna be on me every 5 seconds. I ain't gonna be able to get away with murder. So I think I would think there were white women out there like that. I can't speak to it. I believe there are. When I notice, I've never dated one, but like I'm more used to being around white women from a lower social economic class, like trailer park white women, and they give me more. Don't get mad at me, ladies. They give me more black women vibes because they don't play. Like they speak their mind. They loud.
They don't date about 10 brothers.
Yeah, like they that, and then you have to think, like, a lot of things aren't race related. Some things are socioeconomic class related. When it comes to black people, like he mentioned, you got the black girl in a two-parent household that grew up in Highland Creek. She's not the same as the black girl in the two-parent household who family came up in Boulevard Homes. It's two different socioeconomic classes.
Nah, that's true though.
So the girl, so I know. So even with the two-parent home, if you grew up in Boulevard Homes, you still grew up different than the girl out in Highland Creek. It's a golf course out here.
Nah, you right.
Her parents talk different. I remember the first time one of my boys dated a black girl out in Highland Creek, and I met her father. He talked different. He didn't talk like us. He it's in him, but you won't see it.
Man,
As opposed to a father that's in Boulevard Homes. Y'all ain't got my pay. Hey, these kids, my motherfucking, like, they different. So to a lot of times, it also has a lot to do with social economic class. When I see poorer white women, they act different than white women I see that come from privilege. Like they're a little bit, you know what I'm saying? They got a little bit of they'll grab their nuts on you. Like what's up? They're not afraid of the same thing somebody who got something to lose is afraid of, and vice versa between both races. So I wouldn't say that. I don't want to think that's every white girl's a pushover. I think you just have to experience what you experience. But go ahead.
I don't think I had nothing.
No,
I wasn't gonna beat
you
that
got?
up, huh?
Said I found a rock. That's what he was about to say.
Oh yeah,
he's definitely
random
about to hit that
shit.
I was about to say, what?
You found the rock.
All right, I'm moving on.
Get out of here.
I was talking to Johnny, and we had a conversation recently about mental health, and
I feel like all my conversations about mental health.
After we had a conversation, I see Kanye and he has this.
Put my name on the shit. I need to get rid of good music because I'm great. And guess what? Good is the enemy of great. The fuck I'm doing giving Wanna Love You to
now in this
fucking
video,
Tiana.
he's like just
The fuck
looking
I'm
off in the
giving that
distance,
Daytona
doing
album
a
to Pusha.
photo shoot. I think
What
he's on the phone.
What the fuck I'm doing, bro? That shit that shit was 3 dark fantasies that I gave away. Cop shot the kid, Nas rapping all goddamn offbeat on it, don't even want to shoot a video. They shoot the video, don't even tell me. These motherfuckers don't appreciate me. All these motherfuckers is trying to use me. I'm the greatest motherfucking artist living, and I can do everything. And I'm not being expanded, and my vision is not being expanded to what it is. I'm performing at other people's festivals and shit. I've been wanting a fucking festival. People not touring my shit. People saying I'm locked in a pub shit. I've been recouped. These niggas, man, ain't gonna be no, I'm still putting my name. Y'all boys better not fuck with me, bro. These boys better not about to play that black skinhead on Twitter live quick. And I know my life is on the line when I'm talking. But I know ain't nobody gonna touch me because I'm too high profile. I'm not Triple X. So y'all can't take me out. But I bet you I get off my motherfucking publishing. I bet you I get my motherfucking festival. And I bet you I get off of Universal. And I bet you y'all don't talk to Adidas again. Y'all boys. Yes, Corey and CIA. Like, he didn't even have to say it. I know it.
Now he's on the phone with somebody.
You fucking CIA. What are you talking about? Like, what the fuck? All this.
I ain't gonna play the rest of that clip, but I've been trying to figure out his crazy, and they keep saying he's bipolar. I got this theory, man. I got this theory. I'm not saying what he's saying is true or false. I don't know. But he strikes me as somebody who is a paranoid schizophrenic.
Sound like it. That rant definitely sounded like it.
Every time I hear him ranting, I just couldn't piece it together. But he just sounds like something's not all. He's not all the way there.
I just feel like he's got that syndrome of he wants to be so great that he's delusional sometimes. Like, first of all, you know, he said with the good music thing. First of all, good music was the shit.
They had a roster. They had
a hell of a roster. And if anything, if you're looking at like how successful they was, they did better than a lot of labels. But like when you saying good is the enemy of great, I understand what he's trying to say. But like, what's
he trying to say?
He's just trying to say he can do better than that.
I could do better than that.
Yeah, he's basically that's what he's saying. But he's just putting it in a twisted way. I don't know, man. Kanye is just Kanye.
But I don't understand why every time, or it appears, the optics, it appears like every time he tries to remind us that he can do great than whatever he's doing, it's on the back or the outlook of someone else. It's like, why? Just be great. Just do great. Yeah. Like, everybody is not an issue. And so I agree. It gives some type of mental breaking point or something is happening.
I even go back to that speech he gave in South Carolina. What was that?
The political speech?
Yeah, just what was that? We was trying to figure it out. Back then, it was fun and games.
It's when a nigga got money and they let him do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
I really just think he's rich enough for us to be like, oh, he's just bipolar. He's just having.
Yeah, it's definitely.
And it's
something.
not that. I think it's serious.
Yeah, it could be
is
schizophrenic.
Definitely something serious. But when you have, I guess, clout or money or whatever to that magnitude, yeah, they're gonna let you say whatever, do whatever. They will allow you to, put the rope around your neck. They're gonna do it's entertainment at the end of the day.
Because the world gonna still buy your shoes.
Yeah,
right.
I'm not gonna lie. When he had this attitude when he was like 20-something, you know what I'm saying? I was rocking with him. I felt him. It was young. It was
Maybe
fresh.
He smoked some bad weed.
Nigga, like I say, when he had this attitude when he was younger, you know what I'm saying? I could feel it now. I felt it more than I can now because, nigga, you pushing 40 and you still out here.
That nigga's pushing 50.
Yeah.
He might be 50.
You out here yelling and still talking like you the greatest, you the best artist. Nigga,
But it's also about the people that you keep around you. And you got to realize, like, his circle has changed. Drastically from when he first came out to those, like, the black people that loved on him and low-key protected him.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we saw that in the documentary.
Oh, yeah.
How he, he always had people around him that even the person that was recording the documentary, they knew when to turn the camera off. He don't have those same type of people around him. Now, he doing shit like this, they turn the camera on. Like, shit.
It's about to go viral.
Exactly. Who said that?
Yeah.
I was going to say, because the whole, the other rant that dropped recently about him telling the lady he don't want no pedicure no more.
As she was giving him a pedicure.
Right. You know, these my toes. He very valid. That's a valid statement. He has every right to say, I don't want this pedicure anymore. But you got Ty Dolla $ign right there looking crazy. And who is dropping this video?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, why are y'all putting this out there? I don't really see anyone in his corner that is willing to protect him to the degree of, we don't need to record this or we don't need to put this out there, because they understand that if he is experiencing something that we don't know, you know, it's easier for us to say, you know, it's just bipolar. I feel like as Black people have started to learn or be more acceptable in the Black community for mental health, the first thing we run to is bipolarism.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think it might be schizophrenia. It could be something else, because he literally, we've seen him just snap. Like in the middle of a conversation, he just gets loud. I don't think his wife has the capacity to be like, hey, you need to calm down. I think Kim may have had some of that capacity before
People
maybe the
give
last
up
2
on you.
kids, but after a while, it's like no one really can talk to him or get through
And
to
the
him.
meds. I think the meds
Yeah,
was keeping him
that too.
calm.
Right.
I think the when you see him a lot of times when he's in that calm zen state, I think that's the medication. And I think he hasn't been on that medication. I don't want to sit up here and sit on this podcast and continue to call him crazy, but something is off.
Something is giving. It's giving.
It don't remind me of the same guy. That's why when I don't really like to talk about Kanye, because every time he makes the news, it's for some bullshit.
Right. Yeah.
And he's not making no music right now. And if he's not making music, I don't want to talk about it. But that came on the heels of a conversation I was having in private, and I was like, yo, that's that. That is what that looks like. I don't know if that's what that is. I can't say that's what that is. That's my theory.
No, we're not doctors.
He could be in his right
definitely
mind, and
don't
we could
know.
all be wrong as fuck. But I looked at that and said,
Something up.
Something's
Nobody
up.
want to act like that.
Hey, Angie said it best when she was here. Ain't her name Angie?
Angie. Big Ange.
Yeah, Big Ange said it best, man. I know she like another name, but either way it goes, she said, man, they really some lames, bro. They really be lame as fuck.
Rappers?
Celebrities, period.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And that, I've never heard more truer statement than that right there, because most of the time they do be on some lame shit, bro. Kanye, you reaching right now, bro. You name dropping Pusha T. Everybody know Pusha T being with you since the beginning.
I want to say I wouldn't hang on that. I wouldn't hang on that for him.
What?
I wouldn't hang on the word lame for him. I would hang on just the fact that he's going through some issues right now. That nigga's not just speaking that shit out of his correct mind.
He might be.
He didn't go into the lab and spend hours on a project to just do that.
It's been 17 years, Landon. It's been like
What?
17 years, nigga. Since my nigga from the beginning all the way to the end. Even in the beginning, let's give him at least about a good 5 years. He was running strong.
I'm not gonna argue the
as
fact that
Kanye.
he's lame or not. Like, he is lame, but that's not the conversation I'm having. I'm having
Yeah.
more so of a conversation about his mental health. Him being lame ain't got nothing to do with it. It's a lot of lame niggas. Lame niggas with money. There's regular lame niggas in real life. I don't care if you lame or not. Like,
True.
if you make it slaps, you make it slaps. Drake lame as fuck. He makes snaps. He makes slaps. Love the slaps.
I just feel like, man, I feel the same way you feel. Like, Kanye was my dude. You know what I'm saying? He was my
You
one
could be
of,
my nigga and lame.
But the thing is, man, it's just been going on for so long. I'm tired. Anytime he do the thing, I just look the other way.
Nah, I'm
I act
with
like
you.
the shit don't even happen.
I'm with
To be
you.
real with you, because it's just like, damn, bro, you fell so far from grace. It don't even make no sense.
Nah, I'm with
Right.
you.
Luckily, he
it's-
had enough money and things going that he ain't fuck his career up that much.
To
that
be
he
Bruh,
like
broke.
he had
Devontae West.
us.
Yeah, he could be like Delonte. Delonte, another one of them
He
mental
had
health.
us. Do you realize that?
He still got us.
He still got
Whenever
it.
He got us, but we like,
He had us listen to his gospel album
Yeah. He dropped us.
multiple times.
If Kanye drops slaps tomorrow, he still got us.
he got us, but he ain't have us.
Nah,
like
he got
did.
us.
Bro, he had us.
Them
He
Yeezys
always got
selling
he
out.
started all
Yeah.
this shit, and he had Sunday service, and we was all in it.
Right.
He was in it.
We was like,
And-
that shit
and
hard.
Before he dropped Sunday service, he did some fucked up shit.
Right.
It just came like, yo,
I want to
niggas
say
like God.
college dropout Kanye had us. People know what I'm talking about.
Right.
He had us.
He
You
still
know what I'm
got
saying?
us, though.
You still
I don't
got
know.
us.
I don't know. I'm getting
Trust
off
me.
the ship.
When that next album come out, you gonna see how much
Matter
he
of
still
fact,
got
let
us.
him drop some Yeezys tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
We'll see.
Right.
You got me.
I might want them, but I ain't going to get them bitches.
That got a lot to do with your social economic class.
I might want them bitches, but I ain't going to get them.
So I got one question for y'all, and then we can move on. Is sexy red booty hole brown?
Ew.
Or is her pussy pink?
I cannot tell you.
I ain't even see it.
I don't even want to know.
I ain't even see it.
But
I did see that oatmeal square pie face of hers.
Yo, her face is crazy.
That shit's stupid.
that was how old is Sexy Red? 20, 21?
21, maybe 22.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
I will say this.
I ain't gonna talk about it.
That's a baby.
I'm joking about the pussy and being pink and the booty hole brown. That's neither here nor there. I do feel sorry that happened to her. Now, I don't know if she knew that she was being recorded and it got leaked.
She knew.
No, I'm saying on stories. Like,
I
it
think her
got
phone
posted.
got hacked.
Because it got posted to the sex. If y'all don't know what we're talking about, Sexy Red was the dude she was having sex with recorded her and posted to her stories, according to her, allegedly. We don't know what's true. So we'll take her
he
word
was
for it.
hitting it and he was using her phone.
He was in her phone.
Oh, okay.
Because it's on her account. If you look at the top of that
Right.
video, it
It's
says
hers.
Sexy
So
Red.
he put it on live while they was fucking.
He put it on her stories.
No, he just put it on her stories.
I don't know if it was while he was hitting it. I don't know what it was. I don't even know what provoked him. Maybe he was off the perks and he hit the wrong app. I don't know. But
yeah, he's stupid.
That shit was just disgusting. The nigga spit on his dick and missed.
No,
It was
yeah,
just
he hit the
all
thigh.
types of nasty.
he hit the thigh.
She out on the bonnet.
Yeah, he was on a perk, nigga. There wasn't even a lot of spit.
Right.
There was like
that
2
perk
drops.
don't took that spit away.
Nigga had a cotton mouth spit.
He did.
Motherfucker
He
was
did.
thick to the motherfucker. Like, bro, you ain't about to lubricate nothing with that. If anything, you gonna make
About
it
to
worse.
start a fire.
Yes.
She in there
That
talking
nigga
about
dropped some goddamn kindling down there.
Sorry,
I bet
man.
the shit smelled like Hennessy.
Oh man,
This shit was just nasty.
dehydrated.
It was nasty.
It was just
It wasn't-
nasty.
it
The
just
nigga, the way
wasn't-
he spread her legs, I was like, oh no.
I
seen
think
that
it was.
face?
It was not.
It was the face for me.
It was not a sexual interaction that we needed to see. I think it's giving every day. Like, ain't nobody out here putting on a show every fucking day. Like, let's be honest.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, you got a lot of women, I will say, there were so many threads about, oh, she needs spit, oh, she da-da-da. A lot of y'all are not
niggas don't
lubricated
know what
and
they
y'all
talking
need
about.
spit, jump starts, whatever.
Oh yeah, for
But
sure.
I will say, it just was not for us to see.
Nah, I didn't want to see what
Always
happened.
give
I
it
would
a-
have been
always
okay
give
with
it a
not
nice
seeing
lick.
it. But I mean, it aligns with what who she is, her image. Like, that type of nigga,
She
it
fuck-
aligns.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm not surprised.
Hey,
And she's 25, by the way.
Oh,
so
okay.
she, I mean, she
25.
young.
All right. Well, hey,
She
Sexy
reaching her
Red.
sexual awakening then.
Sexy Red, let him record it on his phone, and then you got
Nah,
money
alright.
now.
Yeah.
Just take his phone and
I was
delete it
about to
yourself or
say,
some shit.
When the
ain't
camera
no
on, you gotta
phone.
put on the show though.
I mean, no, you can keep it on your phone.
Yeah, but it was for the private.
Why
When it's
you
for the private, do you still put on
you
the
gotta
show?
put that. 'Cause that's what I need it for. I need it for the private session.
Hold on, time out.
She over there, I'm like, yeah.
Nigga, how you sound when you say? I bet you sound fucked up.
I sound like Mr. Marcus, nigga. I be in there talking that
Shut your
shit.
ass up. I know a girl come through with that Thundercat, make your ass.
I'm gonna hit her with the ooh, this shit too good, girl.
Oh, you
know
a
what I
talking
do, you know
ass.
what I
Trying to keep it cool.
Like, shit, give me a second, goddamn.
Trying to act like you ain't
This shit
came yet.
official. This shit official. You didn't tell me it was like this.
Oh, he pulled out.
Women, if
pulled
you
out.
hear that nigga came. All right.
He pulled out.
He
tried to
knew it was
distract.
like that.
You didn't tell me it was like this. Hold
He
up.
knew it was like that before you got in
playing
there.
on the
What
phone.
you want on your video? What type of show are you looking to put on? If you holding the camera, getting your just for your personal footage, what do you need on the video?
First, I want to get some head.
On the video?
Yeah, on the
Alright,
video.
yeah, on the video, I can see
And
that.
then, you know what I'm saying, I want to either probably get rolled, but what I want to do is prop the camera
Camera.
up.
You want to be in the shot or you just want?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Yo, yeah, you in there.
Let it leak.
Oh, so you trying to really,
Yeah.
okay.
I need at least,
Johnny,
I
that's
need
my
like
thing,
a
yo.
15-minute video from start to finish.
So, but if you holding it, so you.
I'm going to prop it up on like a lamp or something.
Okay, so you but that's what I'm saying. The way he was recording it to me seems like he was just trying to get something quick, like something for later on. Something he can get off to later on, just real quick. I don't need nothing explicit.
couldn't even get off
He
on
wasn't
that
trying to
one.
get in his bag.
He definitely wasn't in it. This nigga disappointed me, and I wasn't even laying there.
Nah, he was very disappointed.
And the fact that like it was a video. I don't know if you guys paid attention to this part, but you know how you can see the little dashes, so you can see how many stories there are.
Yeah.
It was so buried. She probably did not know it was there. Because there was a lot of dashes after that. So you got to think, if he did that shit, he had her phone. Maybe she fell asleep because she got her bonnet on there in the bed.
Yeah,
She
went to
sounded like
sleep.
she was sleepy.
And then he like looking through the phone. She talking to niggas and, you know, baby daddy, whoever. And he like, nah, fuck this shit. I'm about to let these know. So he posted through her account because he still has her phone. She's sleeping. And, you know, then she going about her day or whatever.
See that shit?
And then she get an A.
Well,
you know,
that
you
baby
got a
daddy
sex
in
tape
jail
already.
mad as fuck.
Probably, because you know they got a
He
phone
pissed.
in jail.
He's
Oh,
super
he
hot.
snapped. I'm sick.
Well, that's one of her baby days. I thought she got more than one.
I don't even know.
She
I don't know
got
nothing
two
about
of
this girl except
I
for
don't know
she
nothing about her either.
I seen the interview. She got 2
look
of
like
them.
Young Thug and she all over the internet.
She do look like Young Thug, like his cousin.
I think
Yeah.
she should just be careful because she definitely lived by the whole fucking raw shit. And I'm good on that.
All right, man. Let's drift into
She's
politics,
the rock
Johnny.
queen.
All right, man. Let's start with Hunter Biden, man. So, you know, Hunter Biden is up for, he got like some federal indictment.
This
And-
nigga go to jail every week.
But now he's saying that the legal bills is just so heavy on him. It's coming up to almost $10 million for legal fees, right? He said he's thinking about trying to do some type of fundraising or considering fundraising to pay for these legal fees. I don't know what he gonna do. Maybe throw a dinner. I don't know how you gonna fundraise to get $10 million for Hunter
I
Biden.
know how you can fundraise $10 million.
What?
You versus a crack rock. You sit the crack rock right there on the table. You don't touch it for 10 hours straight, nigga. I'll pay to see that.
I'll
shit.
pay $5, like a live stream to see. Is that have
No, that nigga
it'll
about
say
to
like
crack.
it's been 6 hours. Like see if he can make it 24 hours.
That crack gonna be there. Oh, this nigga about to crack.
Yeah,
You get a refund if he takes some.
that are the Vegas odds. The Vegas odds. Y'all think he gonna do it under 5
Man,
hours,
if they
over
did a
5
live
hours?
YouTube with a live bet session.
Oh yeah.
You know what's so funny
Hella
about
money
that
in
shit?
this.
This nigga Johnny used to visit the bootleg man down at the Handy Pantry.
Oh
every
yeah. Shout out to
fucking
my
day.
guy, man. I hope he doing well.
And he bought this shit called Bum Fights.
Oh yeah.
And so
Bum
Johnny
Fights 3,
couldn't
baby.
stop laughing about bum fights.
Hey,
And
that's
he
the
was
shit.
he was like, yo, there's a part in this shit where they tie a crackhead up overnight and put a crackhead rock in front of him and you watch him. He's like, y'all look. So he put the DVD in.
No, that's
Y'all, that's bum fights.
you sure?
Yeah, they
It's
tied
bum
him to
fights.
a.
They tied him to
to
a,
like a
pole.
pole.
They put crack on the plate just far enough for him, and they sped it through the whole night. Man, he went, bro. That shit's fucked up.
I thought that was crackhead MIA.
No, well, they might have
It
used
might have
the
been
clip,
on both,
but that was definitely
Bum
bum
Fights,
fights.
which is a whole bunch of different like crackhead clips.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, they had that man wiggling like that.
Bro, like they had it, like
Bro,
it was like
he
a
was
black
about
and
to
white
kill
camera,
himself.
and the nigga was trying so hard to get to that plate so he could smoke that crack, bro.
They let him off in the morning and gave it to him, but
Yeah.
like that night for him was so bad. So when you say with no chain on him, just setting the rock right there,
Ooh, that nigga gonna smoke that
Right.
he
shit.
don't smoke that shit
Because
quick.
I think my boy Rackham Willie was on there. I don't know if you heard of Rackham Willie. He was like the most famous crackhead back in the early 2000s.
How you a famous crackhead?
Listen,
What you known for, being a crackhead?
He used to sing.
Damn.
All right, man. LaFonza Butler is the new senator in California. I don't think we talked about it, but Dianne Feinstein, who was the senator of California before her, she passed away last week. So Gavin Newsom had to assign a new senator for California. LaFonza Butler is a black woman that's a senator. So I think that's
name
2
like
black
LaFon-
women that's senators now. Yeah, come on now. Imagine that bitch. She
I
walked
actually-
blonde hair, blue eyes, LaFonza.
My
I thought it
nigga
was a
LaFonz up in that bitch.
Huh?
When you said the name, I thought it was a dude.
Oh, now it's a
I
woman.
actually do know a LaFonzo. That's actually a...
It's a LaFonza.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Her daddy
yeah.
named
but that-
LaFonzo.
Probably.
Probably. Got to be.
Got to be, yeah.
Got to be.
All right. And then Kevin McCarthy, man. We talked about him last year. So that was the guy that they were voting for the new House leader, and they kept having to revote because he wasn't getting enough votes for it. And he just got voted out a year later. So he said he ain't even trying to run no more. He said, fuck it. Y'all didn't want me. Y'all done tried to prove it to me too many times. I'm out. So now they got to find a replacement for him. There's been some rumors that they want Trump to do it. I don't know how that would happen because he's not a member of the House. But it's going to be a battle because the Republicans is still split. They're a split party. Some Republicans want Kevin McCarthy. I mean, some Republicans want like a conservative Republican there, and then some people want like a Tea Party member there. And the Tea Party kind of extreme, man.
well,
I think
Trump doesn't qualify because he has federal charges.
That too. Like, I don't understand how he could get the position.
But they only
president.
want right. They only want him as the interim speaker. So until they actually vote someone in, they just don't want to go through a space
how they
of
could
not
do that.
having somebody. But the thing is, the House Speaker is the next chain of command if something were to happen to the president or the vice president.
Right.
So I could see
Third
that
in
as
line.
being an issue if you put this man in a space where all he got to do is get there.
Yeah.
You know what? Call me crazy. This is
right.
a way left idea. But why don't we just select like senators like we do jury duty? Like have a motherfucker that ain't broke no damn law come up in this seat and run some shit.
I mean, might as well. I
Now,
mean,
this
You know how many fucking jury duty people have been bribed?
that's true too.
But you know how many roads
Yeah,
get
but
fixed?
politicians get bribed all the time.
All the time.
True,
I would say,
bought
but
all
it's
the
I
time.
feel like it's at a smaller rate, and it requires a significant amount. Like can you imagine bribing somebody with a fucking fried chicken plate and $50? Like that's just it's.
I'll tell you
That's a
right
lot.
now.
Nigga, who out here bribing jurors?
First of all,
Nigga, like, call me.
I don't think
call me.
senators
Don't call
getting paid that less that he would get bribed with a chicken plate. That's
Yeah, that's crazy.
not happening.
That's
Possibly.
crazy.
No,
Isn't that,
definitely not.
You have to put a down payment on a home for a brother.
Oh yeah, for sure. They get
put a
paid
down
in,
payment on a Tesla and be fine.
100,000.
Yeah. Well, no, I need
I
a couple.
should just
jobs.
pay my
Probably
kids tuition.
That's
Kids
My kid
tuition?
can go to your college for free. Something. Your
Oh,
alma
hell
mater.
yeah.
Something.
That's crazy.
That's the
See,
type
and
of
I was
bribery
gonna say
I
like
need.
the bribe that happens now.
Well,
for
how do you force them to
politicians-
go when they tell you they want to go to like I don't know Toledo State?
Like, I had to suck some dick for this. So get your ass.
Right, like it ain't no more. It ain't no more discussion.
Get your ass.
Yeah, you go to the school I tell you we going to.
Band-Aid off.
Fake scenario dick get in his mouth. Like how? How did that
Listen.
happen? How did dick just hop in his mouth like that, yo?
But crazy shit that I wanted to bring up the LaFonza Butler thing is Dianne Feinstein was 90, bro. Why is she still allowed to serve
Shit.
in office?
They gotta put a cap
what
on
I'm
that.
saying.
Yeah.
Hey, 70, you out, bro.
That's got to be the limit.
Yeah, get
70
out.
got to be the limit. Like, why is
70
she
you
90
out.
years old and still a U.S. senator? Like, why are people still voting for her?
I'm just saying, let Johnny go up in there for a week. Some shit gonna change.
Nah, not me. I'm gonna
I don't
start.
know,
I'm gonna
man.
find out
It's like a
aliens
dick-
real. I'm gonna find out who killed Tupac.
He's like a dick for college tuition,
Well, I guess
my
we
man.
know who killed Tupac. Well, I'm gonna find out who
They ain't,
killed
gonna let
Biggie.
you, they ain't gonna let you in on the secrets now. You just gonna fix a couple roads and pass a couple laws, nigga.
I'm
You
like,
ain't-
yo, what do I
you
gotta
ain't
do to
getting
get
that.
this money, bro? Fuck all that. Who I need to vote for,
All
bro?
single men get half off on couches.
Oh yeah, definitely, bro.
what I'm
I'm about to be capping for my fellas when I get up in there.
Y'all niggas are stupid, bro. All right, man. Child support card.
Yeah, man. So
wanna know about this.
Delaware is playing with this right now. But child support card, instead of your child support going directly to your children's mother or father, whoever's supporting, they were putting it on a card, and that card is similar to EBT, where you can only use it in certain places.
Okay.
So it can't be used, I think, on clothing, makeup, like places that dispense makeup, like an Ulta or a Sephora. I heard, I don't know how true this is, that you can't pay rent with the shit either. So I don't know that part. That part seems like you should be able to do it.
I think you can, but see, so they already have a version of the child support card, but they don't have the limitations that they're trying to implement right now. I think they are trying to prevent the ability to pay rent, but I think you can still pay like daycare, like daycare fees or something like that. But I'm with you. If that, you should be able to pay a portion. You know what I'm saying? Like at least a percentage should be able to be allowed to cover rent.
Right.
But I mean,
I think I'm against it altogether, because I'm like, if you paying child support, bruh, you paying child support.
Right.
Like, it don't matter where
Where
the money going.
It ain't
Because the
going
money
back to
that they, more than likely the money that, and I'm just speaking with women, more than likely the money that they spending on your kid, the money you giving ain't enough.
it is not.
Now, I
It
was
is
just
not
finna
equivalent.
say, now, let me send this child support and your ass got a brand new pair of pumps and you still asking for more money. You got me fucked up.
Now that might be something.
Yeah, you got
I
me
mean,
fucked
but
up.
if she got on new pumps and your children got on brand new clothes and shoes, then what does it matter what she
What if
got?
they ain't?
That's
though?
true too.
What if you got on new pumps?
But
and
you
your
gotta
kids
think
ain't
about
got
this.
on
If
nothing?
something is court ordered, whether she buy pumps with it or she buy formula with it, you still gotta pay it.
Right.
It's you can't avoid it. There's nothing you really could do to avoid it. If you don't want to pay the child support, work out a deal with her outside of the court. Prove she's an unfit mother and get your kids and raise them yourself.
Right, because nigga not gonna do that.
Or don't have
More than
Those
likely
are your
they're not.
options though, because D Wade did it.
How do you prove that a woman is an unfit mother?
Easy.
When
It would be
when a
tough.
court
You gotta fight.
approves
You would have
and-
to.
You gotta really want your kids.
PI,
That's why I'm saying
yeah,
I don't
you
think
want-
people work. I don't think
you
that ain't
go
worth
back
it to
and you
people.
approve.
It's like, nah, I mean,
Or
I just
approve
like
it.
arguing with her. I don't want to see my kids.
Yeah,
pretty much. That's how they be acting. Because once it's like, if a woman's like, fine, you take them then. They gonna be like, no,
They don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Well, you better figure it out.
Well, y'all stop arguing with her ass and just give her some fucking money and stop playing.
Or some dick like Jody.
You get to live your life, bro. Like these women watch these kids every day. They don't get to live the same life you get to live. You get to wake up and go wherever you want to go.
Facts.
It's, I don't understand when men fight.
Johnny been spitting all night.
Nah,
bro.
I just don't understand that. I never understood why men fight over that shit.
I mean, I used to buy into the whole. I mean, what's she spending money? But it don't really matter. Like, if you don't pay it, you go to jail.
Yeah.
It don't really-
But
I'm
niggas
not
be really
paying no
mad.
money
Like,
for
I'm
you,
paying
though.
$60. Oh, I gotta pay
Right.
$60. Like, $60 ain't shit. That don't cover nothing.
Hold up now. If you get child support, and let's just say you buying yourself something, but then you got like a man that's over here buying you, you getting best of both worlds. I feel like goddamn.
But you're-
But who fault is that?
I don't know.
Like, nigga, that shit
I don't
is.
know who fault that
What I'm
is.
saying is that shit is court ordered.
But you're
so
worried
it
about
don't-
the wrong thing anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like,
bro.
you
That
worried
just
about what
seems
she
like
got,
you
what she doing. Like, at
You
the
got
end of the
a
day, your
man,
child is being
she
taken
won,
care
nigga.
of.
Yeah. Like
She
that
won.
nigga-
So don't have a kid, pretty much.
I mean,
Start
that's the
there.
fact.
No, take care of the kid.
If you gonna have a kid, take care of it. But
Take
if you
care of it.
What
not,
if she just don't want your ass? Because you know
Take-
that shit happens.
Oh,
Take
that
care of the
happens.
kids.
That happens.
Take care of the kids.
And you ain't even do nothing though. What
it
if you
don't
are taking
matter.
care of the
You
kids?
worried about the relationship.
Child support isn't even if child support is vindictive. If somebody is coming after you for child support and it is vindictive, then this is your option. You still can fight it and get custody of your child if you feel like it's vindictive. But niggas are not doing that. No man, not many. I'm not gonna say none. Not many men try to get custody of their children when they feel something is happening to them vindictively, this, that, and the third. They usually just complain about it and pay. Like, that's all you can do.
Fuck that. I'm finna fight. Girl, I still love you.
Or you can quit your job and not pay it. That's your other option. You can quit your job and not pay the child support.
You think they gonna favor me?
We staying together.
I love her, Judge. Don't do this to me.
You cut off.
He don't give a fuck about that.
You don't even give a fuck
Don't
about
let
the
you
child.
get
You worried
Judge
about the damn
Mathis.
I ain't
Judge
got enough
Mathis,
money,
or
Judge.
one of them.
I need her money.
One of them TV judges gonna tear your ass up.
woman. Right.
All right, man. Also this week, buzzing in the headlines, bed bugs in Paris.
Oh, that's crazy.
I
Bed
seen
bugs have
that.
taken over Paris. This outbreak may travel the world with the Olympics coming in 2024.
Shit, black women, check your wigs before you get on that plane.
That's
Now-
fucked up. That's fucked up.
Now, Paris is one of the most visited cities in the world, 44 million tourists in 2022 and growing. And they say in recent years, with that many tourists, they've had an influx of bed bug infestations. But I think the thing I found the most interesting in that article was that the bed bugs have grown immune to the pesticides and spray used against them.
Them niggas aliens.
And so they have mutated to become super bed bugs. So they've adapted to everything.
These X-Men? Goddamn bed bugs out here mutate?
nigga can't even threaten them.
That
Spray
nigga
me,
say, "Can I
nigga.
have
Spray
some
me.
more, please?"
So if you know anybody,
Yeah.
if you know anybody that's been to Paris, are you picking up somebody from the airport from Paris? Nigga, don't let them put them bags in your car without. I don't
Yeah,
know.
bro,
Get
we
that
treat
dog.
them
They
niggas
got
like
that dog
roaches.
at the airport. Can he just sniff shit and find them
Found
The
them.
motherfuckers?
dog
Probably
at
gotta
the
be
airport
trained.
is intended to
Get the
look
bed
for,
bug dog for
weapons,
the Paris
right?
airport.
I was gonna say they would have to pull in a bed bug trained dog in the Paris
Yeah.
airport, but the ones at any other dogs, they're looking for the drugs. They
Shout out to
bed
my
bug
boy
dog.
Scotty. Scotty, dog trainer for the U.S. Army. That nigga be training the shit out them dogs.
okay.
Damn, that's what's up.
All right, Scotty.
Damn, they have the damn bed bugs. I'm stuck on them niggas. Them niggas hitting that pesticide like hookah, nigga.
Coughing and shit. Shit too
that?
strong
What's
for
that?
you, bro. Shit too strong for you, Lionel.
That's
Shit
that
too strong
watermelon
for you.
mint.
called him Lionel.
That watermelon mint.
Yeah.
That
Everybody wants a mint in their hookah.
Oh,
Everybody wants
the
a
mint.
mint.
The mint
Let
make
me
it
get
hit.
the such and such mint.
Sheesh,
Niggas
boy.
love the mint, bro. Y'all know y'all can do another herb.
I actually don't like the mint at all.
Oh, there you go.
I like the
D
mint.
different.
They out there hitting
We be
that
talking about
hashish.
women. She just be like, that ain't me. That ain't me.
Beat her like a motherfucker.
I bet not find out you going out there getting on some nigga nerves after you leave this podcast.
He said, I bet not.
As soon as she get in the car.
I just think it's funny.
Where you at?
I've been
you
doing this
left the
podcast for
podcast.
3 hours. I ain't heard nothing from you, but you with your homeboys, right?
What y'all doing? Playing 2K?
Yo, speaking of, and then I got a break. There's this TikToker. I love TikTok. And this TikToker is a gay man.
Oh,
And he is talking about gay guys who like straight gay guys. So y'all get what that means, right?
Hell no.
Straight gay
A
guys?
download
Nigga,
nigga.
you
Download,
gay.
thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
Download nigga.
Straight gay.
So-
Yeah, you gay.
He talking about
Be straight gay.
he talking about download men who
You're
like to
delusional.
holler at him. So he said he met with one, and he was trying to holler, and he's like, well, dude, I don't normally like to mess with straight dudes. He called him straight dudes. So he's like, I don't normally like to mess with straight dudes.
Nigga, you's gay.
The dude said he had a girlfriend, and he was asking him, like, do your girlfriend know? Like, do you like dudes? And he was like, nah. He was like, I'm just curious. What do you do, to fulfill this fantasy? Because he said there was a point in the conversation where the dude was trying to invite him over. And he said, he's like, I got a few minutes before my girl come home. And he was like, I'm good on all that. You ain't worried about your girl catching you. And he was like, it kind of seems like he wanted to get off on being caught. And he said, so that's when he asked him, like, is this like your thing? He was like, yeah, sometimes I tell my girl that my boy's coming over to play 2K, and really they be fucking.
Oh wow.
Damn, bro.
And so he gets off on the fact that they might get caught. So when you said that, I just thought about it.
Wait till that nigga get caught. Just wait till that nigga get caught. I thought y'all was in here playing 2K. Y'all niggas look too gay.
Nah, that was funny as fuck. Sir, I appreciate that. Nigga. Good shit, nigga. That's how you tell a joke. But anyway. Fuck no, nigga. The fuck I look like? Yeah, that was a good game.
Like, man, it's awful sweaty in here.
God, no.
That was a good game. All right,
Like,
let's go.
it like boy booty in here. Y'all sure y'all was
Hell
just playing?
no, bruh. That's crazy as hell.
Niggas in there playing my player. Come on, dog.
Got two niggas playing my player. The fuck going on? Y'all niggas gay.
I play defense, you play offense. Come on, dog.
Niggas both playing defense and
Why
shit.
there's only one controller on? The fuck? The fuck?
Niggas both want to be shot blockers and shit.
Definitely. Oh,
Want to
niggas,
play defense.
the D is out.
Somebody got to shoot the three.
Oh, shit.
I'm done, man.
Niggas got Dwight Howard in every position.
All right, I got my own team. I got Dwight. Dwight at the point. Dwight at the shooting guard. Dwight at small forward. Dwight at power forward.
6-man Jason Collins.
In the center, you guessed it, Dwight.
Yo, did you hear it?
He said 6-man Jason.
Yo.
I got Coach Michael Finley.
Oh, Michael Finley on the deal, bro. Oh, shit. Hey, no, not my nigga Finley, bro.
Yo. All right. Hey, you gotta
fucking
stop.
dumb. Shut
You
up.
gotta stop. Oh.
Nigga got Irvin Johnson. Who? EJ. Nigga, no. That ain't Magic, nigga.
Oh, shit, you stupid, bro. Forgot about my nigga EJ out there.
Oh, shit.
No, don't tell me my nigga EJ
I got
out
Irvin Johnson. You talking about Magic? No. EJ. Nigga.
there. Oh, shit.
Yo.
That's
All right.
crazy.
All right, man. We'll be right back. I tuned in to Netflix today. We got episodes 7 and 8 of Love is Blind.
Whew.
So this week we are hold on.
7 was a fool.
So we started off this week, Love is Blind, with Lydia and Uche's argument continued from last week. Now, when the episode come on, Lydia and Uche are kind of wrapping the argument, and now Uche is talking to Milton. So spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't seen episodes 7 and 8. This is our recap. We got one more week of episodes left. I think next week is the wedding, and then the week after that is the reunion. So right now we on our way to the wedding, but right now in episode 7, Milton, Uche have a sit down. Uche lets Milton know that girl is a liar. She's looked him in his face and lied to his face plenty of times. He even wanted to show him the text of the breakup. He wanted to show him the screenshots of her following the other girls on IG, chasing their stories. Mm-hmm. Milton was receptive of the message and used a lot of math similes to pretty much say, you know, I'm hearing you, brother, and I know we friends, but you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna see this through. But he did warn him. He said, I think you should think hard and long about saying yes to Lydia.
Uche.
That's what's going on with Lydia and Uche's argument. And then we get into Chris. Chris sat down with Izzy. Now, Chris is the girl, Johnny. If y'all not watching the show, Johnny is one of the girls that Izzy was talking to in the bubble, but he let go. Izzy tried to expose Johnny in front of Chris. I didn't think that was cool.
Definitely, excuse me, sorry, y'all.
No, you good.
It definitely wasn't cool. It's like, all right, you in your happy relationship, and this person not that close of a friend to you where you feel like you should be telling him about his girlfriend or her about the guy she with. Like, it's cool. Y'all had a 4-day experiment. Things didn't work out. You be with your girl, let them live their life. It ain't on you. You not this nigga best friend.
Facts.
Like, you don't know his character. He might like being shitted on by a woman. You don't know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Leave that man alone.
Yeah, I didn't think that was cool.
Same shit with Uche. Uche just wanted revenge because Lydia fucked his shit up. That's all I think.
I agree with that. I think Uche did want revenge because Lydia fucked his shit up. But however, he not lying. Like, if you was dating a crazy girl, would you want a warning? Or you just
Hell
rather
yeah, I want to
Nah,
warn it.
let me experience that crazy on my own. 'Cause
Nah,
I might
fuck
like
that.
crazy. I might know how to deal with crazy. You might not.
No, fuck that, Johnny. If I ever get a girl that you dated and you wait that late to tell me she crazy, I'm mad at you, bro. You could have told me off the rip that she was crazy, bro.
One
see
man's
both
crazy
sides.
is another man's normal.
Hell no, nigga.
That's true. That's true.
Crazy is crazy no matter how you paint that shit.
Yeah, but some guys can really deal with the
A
hectic.
patient man can deal
that.
with a crazy girl.
Yeah,
I can't
some
do
guys,
it.
and Milton is that.
Definitely.
Milton is very patient.
Man,
he's
Milton
very
weak as hell.
He's very mature for 24.
He's very weak.
Because as the episode goes on, so at the little meeting, because they wrapping up the little meeting from last week, so they having like this little fake cookout where all the old cast members come back.
Yep.
Stacy get into it with Johnny.
Yep.
And then Uche get into it with some African girl. I didn't appreciate how he said she was from Saudi Arabia or something. Like both of
He
y'all,
was going in,
both
bro.
of y'all African, bro.
Uche, damn, he's something else.
That
He's
was
something
embarrassing
else.
for Uche, and that was not cool for that girl. And I don't appreciate how the girls came to Lydia's aid because they were absolutely wrong about Lydia. I've seen enough TikToks now to see that Lydia knew the whole time that she was
Nigga
talking to
say he seen enough
Uche.
TikToks.
Yes, they point out the facial expressions she's making while Leah's crying on her shoulder.
I thought that was wild.
Like that's crazy.
That was
So
wild.
when they tried to validate, because Johnny was onto it. Johnny was like, "Hey, no, let's hear Lydia. I want to hear. We heard Uche's side. Let's hear." I like Johnny. Johnny likes some good tea. I like good tea too. So she was like, "Let's hear the side." But like the girls tried to come in, they stepped in, and that's when Uche ended up fighting with them. Then you got Lydia. Lydia's side of the story always is a lie.
Yeah.
Now, hold on.
Always is a lie.
I'm going to say this to Lydia's defense. When she was arguing with Uche in that room, and Miles came in there, and
Miles,
damn, he looked like Miles.
Milton.
He do
Like
like
Milton.
When Milton came in there, and he was like, "What's going on?" And Uche said, "Could you give us 10 minutes?" Milton, that was your time to be like, "Nah, fuck that. I don't care how cool we are. This is my woman. We out now, nigga. We got some
No,
place to be."
I like how he handled it for a guy. He said He said that's all you got because we got dinner plans. So go ahead. I'll give you 10
Let me
minutes.
lie. Make up a fake scenario so we can leave.
That. I didn't mind how he handled it because he pretty much said we got dinner plans in 10 minutes. So wrap this basically like wrap this shit up.
I thought he was lying, but they really did have dinner plans.
Yes,
I
they
ain't
did
gonna
have
ask
dinner
you,
plans.
D. If you talking to your ex and your man coming now and he's saying y'all gotta wrap this up, we got dinner. No, would you rather for your man to say, hey, wrap this up with your ex because we got dinner plans, or get your ass the fuck up, we out now?
It might be best for him to say, wrap this up.
Thank you, bro. You going? That's what I'm saying, bro.
I mean,
Sometimes-
bro, if I'm not that uncomfortable and I'm not that unconfident, like if you want to finish that conversation with him, finish that conversation.
And
with him.
but the thing is, he did it correctly because he said, "That's all you got. We got dinner plans." So
Yes.
at that point, it's
and
up to
you
her
asked
to,
me nicely.
Yeah, it's up to her to cut
And
it
if she
short.
want to sit here and talk to you, hey,
no, some things, bro, you gotta be a man on.
yeah,
No,
but
I think that the situation was handled correctly. I think that this is not the reason why, and I know I got to finish some episodes, so I'm speaking from somebody that's just hearing
I
spoilers.
got you. I ain't
But
gonna spoil it.
I believe that this is the tea the producers knew was going to happen because now
Yeah, it made good TV.
Now it's turned into really we're tuning in to see what
It's the
happens.
best part of
between-
the show.
I'm loving this shit.
It's
between
the
those
best
two.
part of the
I'm
season.
loving these dysfunctional ass couples who should have known that this shit was never gonna work.
You gotta be like Taylor. Taylor was like, I ain't doing this shit, bro. I can't put myself through this hell.
So we get back to the Stacy and Izzy. They leave that whole little function and they get in a fight.
Yeah.
He come in and say, "Yo, it's Flower Mondays. Every Monday I got flowers for you." Stacy go,
And I think that's sweet, by the way.
I did think that was sweet until she hit him with the, I want my love reciprocated. You're not doing enough, pretty much. That's what she said.
And he
And
gave flowers in money.
Right.
wasn't enough for her.
Talk
And
about bare minimum.
so they have a
I
going
mean, I
back.
can see that too.
They have a going back and forth. And then Milton and Lydia, they go home and meet Milton's parents. Now, this is where it gets good.
Built a mom, a
This
real
is where
one.
it gets good. When you meet a black family Latino woman, this is where it gets good. Fuck the fact that he met Lydia's mom. You meet Milton's parents. And you meet Milton's sister. She got them locks in her head. Mom got locks in her head. They got good, rich brown skin. They from
Right.
Charleston, South Carolina. They were
Oh.
sold off a boat.
Bro.
You can tell it.
Yeah,
They-
they was.
You
Like,
can
they
tell
probably
it.
done
sold
had
off
a
a
few
boat.
phone
Damn.
conversations. And they was
Damn.
ready to go in on this woman.
Yes, the way they
Oh, they don't
grilled,
like her off the
they
rip.
said the sister kept it real. Hey, this is all fake. Like, she said, why do you say that? She said, because your answers are perfect. Like, it's like she was giving, hey, James, why should we hire you? Because, I think I, do a good job. Like, that's how Lydia was answering questions. I like Milton because he's
It did
smart
sound
and
interviewy. Like, she had the interview questions.
She had the answers written down somewhere. Like, nothing was natural about it. Like, fail. And then the dad goes, hey, son, this is new to me. I never even heard you want to get married. And so, and then I love his mom. His mom
Definition
asked some
of
great
a
questions.
realist.
Yes.
She a
asked
realist.
some great questions. Asked her, hey, he wants to get a PhD. What else did she ask him? I can't remember what else she asked. She was
About
digging
is
in
they
her.
gonna name the kid the fifth or
She asked him
James
that.
Milton the fifth or whatever his name
Hell
is.
no.
She
Get
said,
that shit
hey,
outta here.
how you guys with finances, that's important in a relationship and marriage. She was just going through everything to see where Lydia was at. Like, what do you want with my 24-year-old son, you 30-year-old woman?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, what
And
do
then you can
want?
tell his mom's super smart too.
Yes.
And that's what
That's where he get it from.
That's
His
where he get
dad
it
look
from.
like he's smart too. They just look like a smart, successful family.
Yes, his
Like
sister-
education very high on their list of things.
And his sister's so, like, just regular, like one of us. Like, she a brown the way girl. Because they sit down and have a one-on-one about this whole thing. And, they ask Milton some questions. You can see his family pressing Milton basically like, you sure you want to be married?
Yeah, like bro, what are we doing?
because don't nobody know you like your fucking family. Even when Lydia brother and them came through, he was like, "You sure you gonna be able to handle?" You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because he was like, "Shit,
This shit gonna
I
get-
know this motherfucker."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you sure you gonna be
Like,
able?
it's
talking
probably
about Stacey.
fun now. She probably giving you this wild, crazy, but that you ain't had before.
Yeah,
But eventually, them emotions gonna kick in,
exactly.
Exactly.
and you gonna have to deal
Nah,
with
you
them
don't
every
remember
night.
when Lydia brother came, the gay brother and the mama?
She did.
Yeah,
He did come.
and they sat
Lydia
down.
Senior.
Yeah, see,
did
I told
come.
y'all like what?
Oh, you watched the new 2 episodes?
Yeah,
Okay, cool. So you caught up. So then we get to the argument. Now, the argument between Lydia and Milton was I don't know. I felt like I've been here before. You talking to a girl, you telling her that she emotional. He was like, "Hey, you're a little too emotional. You react emotional, and I'm scared to tell you things because of the way you're gonna react." And this is why I say, I don't want to say this out loud. People lack accountability. Mm-hmm. People do lack accountability, and I can see it in these people in this show. Milton is easily being accountable for his part. Hey, you tell me about the dishes and things like that. I got it. Cool, fine. But when I tell you about yourself, it's hard to get that mirror pointed at you and you to eat that. That takes growth.
Oh yeah.
For somebody to say you do this wrong, and you be like, naturally you're gonna say I don't do that wrong. But like if somebody love you is saying like, yo, you do this wrong. Yeah. You got to receive that. You got to listen to that. You got to take your emotions out of it.
Yeah.
Listen to the message, and that's what's happening. She is extra. She is emotional. She goes into the other room. She cries. She comes back. If you don't want me, because I'm emotional, I'm an emotional person. And to be honest, when she says I'm an emotional person, this is who I am. I'm looking at Milton like, well, bro, if you can't get with that, you gotta go.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
But I was gonna say there's two type of people: selfish and selfless.
Oh yeah,
my nigga spitting.
Period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's on so many damn levels. You know what I'm saying? It's either you selfish or you selfless. Period. Point blank.
And I think Lydia is a great person. I think she has a
probably is.
really good heart, but her maturity level ain't at the level of Milton's. Like, if I'm telling you about your emotional intelligence to me ranks high in maturity. If you can't manage your emotions, you're very immature. Like, kids don't know how to manage their emotions. They act out. When something don't go their way, they cry, they whine, they boo. When something don't go your way, you lash out instead of being an adult and sitting there and being like, okay, I hear that. Like, let's have a calm conversation about it. You boo-hoo crying. Oh, I'm the worst person in the world. I think she said something back to him and said, I didn't say none of that.
Right. And she said that he don't support her.
Yes, when he's super supportive of her. So what are we talking about here? Like, that whole conversation was giving me flashbacks.
Well, that's how it is. Sometimes people, you're right. The accountability thing is hard too. So you start to point the finger back at the other person, try to tell them what they doing wrong. I mean, I guess that's a narcissistic trait as well.
I mean, yeah, but at the end of the day, I just feel like with some things that that are gonna be too much on your plate, why even put it on there? You know what I'm saying? Like, most of the time, and I hate to play or just say that most of the time it's like women put too much on their plate, because men do it too. Yeah. But with women, it's just like you'll have a plate that's made out of fucking straight paper. You know how you got the healthy plates?
Oh, yeah,
like men
yeah.
got the healthy plates. And we're going to put
the
mashed
value
potatoes,
was
steak, and everything
the
on
Food
there.
Line plate with the pig on the cover.
Thank you. Here come the old girl with the goddamn penny.
Yeah. You need about 3 plates
and shit on there. You know you got to double up your plate.
Right. And
you know what I'm
then
saying?
you put so much on your plate.
What's the point?
I don't know, but I'm about to.
That was just a metaphor to say
I
that.
feel you.
That people sometimes, like, in the beginning, it's too much, but you'll still keep going.
Right, and then you
know
end
what
up
I'm
eating all
saying?
that food off your plate, and now you're uncomfortable.
That's why I
And
said
that's in
the plate.
reference to who, though? Which one of them?
Well, that was in reference to Lydia.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
She might
Because
have been
I
off
think, like, with her knowing that the fact Uche was going to be on the show, it already makes it look like you were there for him.
Yeah.
But now you're trying to entertain, I'm about to call this boy Mouse.
Mouse.
His real name is James, apparently.
Well,
Yeah,
that guy.
His name's James. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to call him James. No, for what? But anyways, yeah, you he's in front of you now. He's something new. You know you can't get with Uche. So now you're going to try to entertain this. And it ain't going well. You know what I'm saying?
But Lydia is one of those people that would try to make that work.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. She's
She
gonna
ain't
try to
got
make
no
that
healthy plate. She got the
Gotcha.
I
giant
got
penny
you.
plate.
I got you.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
James
This shit
isms.
about to crack.
Yeah,
We got
James
James
isn't
in
bringing
there.
on home.
That
Yeah.
nigga going in.
All
There's
right,
some nigga
all
at
right.
home right now like, damn, I understand every single thing this
He
nigga
said,
saying.
yeah.
Right, damn, I need to go get some
Your
plates.
plate ain't strong
Right.
enough.
All right,
I
Johnny,
do need to
man.
go to the Dollar Tree get some toilet tissue. Johnny, now that you say that.
You was saying something.
I don't even know.
All right. Then we get back to Stacy and Izzy, man, and this is where this is my favorite part of the whole shit.
The credit.
I love this shit. Stacy, the scene starts with, "Well, why didn't you tell me that?" I'm sitting on my computer like, "What the fuck they talking about?" They just had a great date. They just had a great date. What is she talking about? He was like, "What?" He's like, "You don't have a credit card?" He's like, "I just didn't feel it was important." So when we went to get gas and I asked you for a card and you just said no, you didn't think that was the time to tell me that you didn't have credit?
No.
And he was like, "Nah."
What am I supposed to say? Oh yeah, my credit score ain't shit.
Oh, it get better. Oh, it get better. Oh, it get better. On top of you not doing enough, it was just the same scene where he goes in the bathroom and cry. Was that?
No,
earlier?
it was after. It was
Right.
after.
Stacey already done made the boy cry. I feel like I'm not doing enough. I was like, no, this nigga ain't in the bathroom crying. But in this scene, she getting in his ass once again about him not having his finances straight. Dog, if your finances are not straight, you cannot get married.
Not to her.
Not to anybody.
Or you should.
True.
You should
But
not.
definitely
I'm
not
not
to
saying
her.
you won't do
That's
it.
gonna be the first thing y'all fight about.
Yes, and and it's over if you don't fix it. But yes, like
That's why I feel like sometimes in some situations, marriage is some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is you sitting here worried
that was
about
James
the pocket?
McClain.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying in some cases. One thing I want to be married for is for love. And I know that shit sounds storybook and fairy tale than a motherfucker. But if I don't feel that love, regardless of how much money I got, regardless of what I got, access or whatever, if I don't feel that love, I'm not going to want to be with you.
I strongly agree with you.
I'm not going to want to.
However, I do have to bring this up. I do have to say this because I'm like you. I'm in that boat with you. And I believe there's women out there that will definitely marry you for love. Most definitely. I think love is number one on everybody's list. I even think love is on Stacy's list. But also what I will say is, traditionally, since we're talking about marriage, because marriage is something of tradition. We get married out of tradition. And usually you go to the father is handing something that he's been taking care of over to you.
Right.
And I'm just going to use, this ain't everybody's situation, but I'm going to just use a couple. I've dated women in the past where I know that they are independent women, but their father takes care of things too if they can't take care of things. So when somebody's giving you their daughter to take care of, they're not giving you their daughter just to love. That comes with protection. That comes with being able to put a roof over her head, making sure she's straight. And more so, it's not really the money, I think, with a lot of women. It's the feeling of security.
Right.
Money's a part of that security. I need to know that when the chips are down, you going to get out there and figure that shit out.
Right.
And the only way to really see that is to go through several steps. They want to know you got a plan.
Yeah.
Like, ain't nothing like dating a nigga with no plan.
Yeah, right.
Like, well, then what are you doing? Because you're the leader. They're picking a leader.
Right,
And a
right.
part of that plan has to do it. What do you plan to do with your finances? What does your credit score look like? What's your 5-year outlook? Like, these things are important because you're talking about marriage. Now, if we talking about boyfriend and girlfriend, cool. I don't care what you got. You don't care what I got. We fucking smashing and shacking up. But if we talking about building something together, love is at the center. But if all these other little small pieces aren't there, then love ain't gonna hold it together.
And
Unfortunately.
I feel that, but what happens when you build these things together and then you find out that they crumble? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Not saying it's foolproof.
yeah,
I'm with you.
that's one thing that
I'm not with
happens
you.
with
It
their
hit hard,
marriage.
didn't it?
A lot of things,
God damn.
a lot of things that we perceive to be perfect or we perceive to build up, or you know what I'm saying, that things that we want to succeed, sometimes, not in all cases,
No, yeah.
just don't work out. You know what I'm saying?
Of
So
course.
it's just like at this point you build all this and all this stuff, it didn't work. You know what I'm saying? And that's with the love, that's with the all of that. You know what I'm saying? All the kit and caboodles, every scoop.
Before we can even get into the experience, we gotta have a foundation. And,
True.
And love, money, and all the other shit. It's just a part of the foundation.
Right.
Whether it works or not, that's up to God in the heavens. But the foundation needs to be there before we even enter this. And you can see how marriages work when the foundation isn't there. They don't work well.
Right.
So I agree with you 100%. But through my life and through my experience, I just know love ain't enough.
It's not. And I think that, I mean, it's great. I hear you. But the same way it was presented about when old girl was talking about how she got 2 AC units.
Oh yeah.
Like these are realistic things.
Yeah,
that
is
I have
realistic,
that I have to think about.
Yeah.
So if I'm choosing you as my leader, then I can't be like, oh yeah, let's just honky dory, we'll shack up, get married, do whatever. When shit hits the fan and you looking at me like, well, how you gonna fix that, or how you gonna do this? And
Right.
why am I choosing you?
You can't even finance.
Yeah, why am I even going forward with you? Because I need to, Jumpman was right. When it comes to security, yes, I have to know as someone that has experienced things in life, I have to know I can lean on you when shit hits the fan. And I have to know that even when things are not rainbows and sunshines,
Right.
I can depend on you to have my back. I can depend on you to be my friend. I can depend on you to hold me accountable even when we don't like each other. Like, that's where, love might come into play, but love is just not enough realistically. And I think Stacey does a great job with asking good questions on
She really does.
what is needed in regards to going forward, because Izzy is, he over here crying because I really feel like he's out here like, no, I'm going to find somebody to date and love me and then we're going to get married. It's I feel like he has a very immature outlook on what this love thing is supposed to look like. So the fact that she's holding a mirror to him that he's probably never had held to him,
Yeah.
he's like, oh, I feel like I'm not enough. No, nigga, you may be very much enough, but you out here playing.
You're broke.
He's not
He
enough
don't got
for
no
her.
plan. He got no strategy in life.
I mean, right? He's not enough.
He's
for her.
not for her. There's a woman out there he's enough for, but her, she got her shit together.
Yeah.
Right.
You're not for her.
Yeah.
Right, you got like 3 different businesses.
Yeah, I will say, like, when they say you got a date in your lane, yes, you're right.
Stay in your way.
That's why I say that
Unless you try to
Love
be
is
a
Blind-
kept man.
Boy, you stupid.
It's real.
That's why I say Love is Blind might not be the best look for everybody, and that's why I don't want people relaying their relationships to that show.
Oh,
You know what I'm
trying to
saying?
get a
Full circle.
I'm sorry, but
That's
you
what we
shouldn't.
had with this.
Yeah, you shouldn't though.
I did wanna- Come on now.
because I mean, it ain't. It's sketched. You know what I'm saying?
preaching,
This
y'all
is
hear?
not how people meet.
I did want to say something to your point. Also, with that being the person that has the house that has those units, I don't know if y'all ever had somebody in your house not doing shit.
Oh yeah.
That shit would drive you up the fucking wall.
Up the wall.
So I could imagine her being there. Both those air conditioning units come
It's
out,
hot.
and now she got to drop that 20, and you ain't got nothing on it, nigga.
I'll give you mine when I get paid, babe.
Yeah, y'all may
Like,
be married, but y'all won't be fucking until somebody catch up on these space. Like, it's gonna be tense.
And
So
it's crazy
motherfucking-
With
because
her. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's crazy because my friends and I, we had a recent conversation. I went out and had dinners and drinks, and we were talking, and it's like there is a difference when it comes to a man. So there, you have 2 different men. You got the man that's like, damn, why your car on E? That's crazy. And you got the other man that's gonna fill that tank up.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the man that's gonna fill that tank up. That's gonna be like, hey, don't be riding around with this car on E. I'm gonna fill this shit up today, but don't do that shit no more.
I'm
Like-
gonna forever be the guy that's not feeling that take out.
I ain't filling your tank up, but I will.
I'll put $20
I'll
up.
vacuum your shit for you.
I definitely.
Hey,
throw
keep
20
it.
in
Do
the tank.
something.
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
out for me.
Like,
You
if
don't
I'm-
have to do it.
If
because-
I'm riding in your car,
Be
your
responsible is my
kinda
message.
I mean,
dirty.
I'm always gonna be
you
responsible, but if you are so for me, if I'm with you, if I'm your significant other, and I do it, I mean, I've done it before for just my friends, not even somebody I'm dating romantically. If I'm driving your car, I'm gonna fill your
If you're
tank up.
driving my car,
Yeah.
I'm
So
in the
if
car
we are
with
together,
you.
but if we're together and like we're husband wife, we may exchange cars. We're sharing the cars. So don't look at me and be like, why this car on E? Oh, nigga, why you ain't put no gas in it?
Right.
all right. Listen, man, we gonna get to these awards. Love is Blind. Next week we'll finish the recap.
2023. That
I'm
shit
just gonna tell
hard
y'all
out
right
here,
now,
boy.
nobody's getting married on this season.
They bet not, and if they do,
They stupid as fuck.
hell yeah,
I don't
they're gonna be divorced by the reunion.
All right, man.
You ain't even know it.
We had other things to get to. We'll get to that shit next week. Person of the week goes out to Candace Owens.
Oh shit!
No, real nigga of the week.
She a real
Oh,
nigga.
real nigga of the week goes
She
out
probably
to
offended like a motherfucker.
Candace
I'm
Owens.
real nigger of the week.
What?
How? She's is flabbergasted. What she do?
She knocked up, got another mulatto baby in her stomach.
You lying?
Nah, I think she
Now,
pregnant
she
again.
was at some school.
I think it's her third kid or second.
They black? They all black?
No, her husband white.
Oh shit! Well, we ain't happy.
Candace Owens responds to transgender students who had a problem with her speaking at their school. Let's listen.
On this campus who actively feel victimized by your presence here today. Additionally, you just pointed out that this man detransitioned, but earlier in your speech,
Guys, I want to hear her. Go ahead. What do I have to say? Just the question, please. No speech. What is the question?
what do you have to say to the trans students on this campus who feel actively victimized by your presence here?
Life's tough. Get a helmet, man. I'm too pregnant for this. Next question.
Keep it real. I be thinking that shit be staged now.
Life's tough. Get a helmet.
Cause I seen Vivek Ramaswamy do that the other day. There was some guy outside protesting, and he's like, bring him inside. Let's let him talk. And I'm like, man, that shit. You hired this nigga to protest outside your rally so you can invite him in.
Sometimes people get fed up. They're like, hey, man, shut the fuck up.
Bro, you should already know your ass about to get burnt if they inviting you in.
Right.
They the guest speaker, but you over here want to ask your little stupid ass
Yeah,
question.
like you see, it's Candace Owens.
yeah, come
you
on.
gonna
You know
ate
where
up.
she stands on everything.
Man, she did a good job. But I
Alright.
still don't
Yeah,
like her.
man, I don't understand this shit. Like, I'm so tired of this woke council type culture. It's like, bro, everybody ain't gotta accept you.
No,
My
they
thing
don't.
is,
Because
it's-
you obviously don't accept everybody because you don't accept their views.
I feel like woke culture is a dope culture when it first started out. But like when people start, like you said, when it got all the way down towards the
It was dope before the gays got in.
Yeah.
See, now,
Yeah.
hold up, don't do that.
Selective
Don't do that
outrage.
to me.
That's selective
Selective
outrage.
outrage.
Don't you
James.
do that to me, nigga.
Who started the woke shit?
That's what you're saying. I'm just telling you.
Who started the woke shit?
You set
think?
me up
What,
on this
what,
shit.
You set yourself up.
what
No,
group started the woke
no,
shit?
you know what group started the work shit?
Black people.
No, the conspiracists. We started the work shit.
All right, D, man. I need
We
that
did.
dust up. I'm trying to get out of
We
here.
did.
Nigga trying to claim everything.
All right. So,
I don't say
Stay
it was y'all.
woke. That was us.
oh God, here we
Go
go.
ahead.
So, Dunce Metal this week goes out to CVS as a fucking company.
I heard about
Yeah, I heard
CVS.
about that.
So,
That was sad.
right, this past
shit was tough.
week we had a news article came out regarding a young woman, Tamika Thomas. She was going through an IVF treatment to have, to expand her family. Her husband talked about it. They want to expand her family. So she had 2 embryos implanted. She does not, I think she had her fallopian tubes removed, so she went through IVF. But anyway, they switched her medicine, the medicine that's needed to make your body think that it's pregnant, from injection to an actual pill form, or a suppository, actually. So when she went to CVS to pick up her medication, they mistakenly gave her the abortion medication,
One of them shit's even close to each other.
Prostol, Prostol. I cannot say that. They gave that to her instead, so she immediately knew something was wrong. So unfortunately, she lost her babies, and I want to say I think they implanted 2 eggs, or she had 2 eggs implanted, but ultimately her
Oh, yeah. She gonna win.
her pregnancy was terminated effective immediately. There's no coming back from that. And for those that don't know, while I can't say it, it is the abortion part of the abortion pill.
Yeah.
So.
And for pharmacies, there's a system of checks and balances. So something terribly went wrong. I work in a
Well,
pharmacy.
right.
So
And so the pharmacists, they're claiming they could not read the doctor's handwriting. So what they're supposed to do in that instance
Clarify.
is call the doctor to
Right.
confirm.
clarify.
I was about to
And
say,
they
doctors
did.
don't
Yeah,
have
I thought you
fucked up
called
handwriting
in.
for
I ain't never
years.
seen no doctor write a prescription no more. Usually
I
they
ain't
just
never
call
seen a
it
doctor
in.
write good. You
gotta
ever
s-
seen doctor penmanship?
Yeah, they
It's
suck.
No, they
terrible.
suck. They suck.
So, yeah.
And you do got to sign it. And in the case that you do get an order that you cannot read, you call and either get clarification on what you're seeing, or you have them resubmit it and make it legible. But they have to submit signed orders for insurance purposes. So
Oh, okay.
And
they
because
they skipped a step. So I when I seen them in court, I was like, yeah,
she's easily going to win
They
that
gonna get
because
that
they
money.
also, with
That's an
giving
easy
her
one.
that medication, the pharmacist is supposed to cover like, the side effects, although the doctor will. The pharmacist is supposed to cover some stuff with you, and she said the pharmacist kind of gave her the medicine, didn't cover anything.
It
So,
probably understaffed and
CVS.
overworked.
Nah, it
ain't
don't
no,
matter.
I mean, that's not a lie. What you saying?
It's not a lie.
It's not a lie. You know what I'm saying?
But they won't be able to work. Like that's a serious offense. Like if you a farm tech, you work in the back, you fuck something up like that, you're gonna have a tough time being. Now you gotta find a new job field.
Yeah. I was about to say mistakes are mistakes, but big mistakes you gotta pay for.
Yeah. All right, person of the week, John.
All right, man. Shout out to my boy Randy Moss, West Virginia's own. Randy is he invested in this black woman. She got a chicken sandwich shop in Philadelphia. It's like a Chick-fil-A, but if your grandma, your aunt made it. I'm talking about the chicken sandwiches got like spicy mayo dripping off the side.
So it got white bread. It's on white bread.
It's definitely on some white bread. It's called Chickaboom. It's called Chickaboom. So she got 2 restaurants in Philly.
Chickaboom.
And then Randy Moss was like, damn, this shit good as hell. I want to put one of these in West Virginia. So she invited them up to Philly. They taste tested the whole menu, and now they've setting up franchises across the the East Coast. So shout out to Randy Moss, man, giving people opportunities.
What's it called?
Chickaboom.
Chickaboom.
Yeah. The lady's name is, she might not even be black with this last name. It's, let me see, Brittany Telefero.
Oh, yeah, she black.
Nigga, she Italian.
She might be Dominican, bruh.
They telling her to go tell Pharaoh. That's her family been telling Pharaoh for a minute.
All right, man. This has been episode 277 of the Kicking Shit Podcast. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you were here with us. Listen, man, on all platforms, Spotify, Google Play, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. That's where we at, man. Closing remarks.
Look over at my board here. Hey, donate to Hunter Biden's GoFundMe.
Hell no. That nigga donate to his lawyer. That nigga going to jail.
Damn. Stop trying to get Trump back into politics. Let that man
they
go.
gonna get him somewhere over there.
Don't go to Paris if you don't want no bed bugs on you.
Right.
No,
you ain't gonna be able to use your child support card and Shein no more.
Terrell Owens pronounces S is fucked up.
I can't even do it.
All right, man.
Kanye need to apologize to Pusha T.
That is true.
Kanye need to apologize.
And this love really blind. Look at them sandwiches, bruh.
Oh, that shit do look good in that
Shit
motherfucker.
messy as fuck.
I love a messy sandwich.
Yeah,
Them be the best sandwiches.
Yeah, them be the best sandwiches. All right, man.
Go ahead.
I'm signing out for D. I'm signing out for James. I'm signing out for Jukebox Johnny, man. Listen, I want you guys out there to love the life you live and the people in it. Find the positive in every situation and live in the moment because this life is not forever. I'm Jumpman Jones. We're going to talk to y'all on the next ride.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to my boy, my other friend, James, that got married. I told him I would shout him out because he said he wanted to hear it. If he's still listening. So shout out to you.
You gonna wait till the end of the show?
I forgot.
God. Sexy Red, you better not drop no more sex tape.
You
gonna take the sexy out your
You
name.
better come out with a, what's that shit called? Bible study that you can follow.
You just read now.
Daddy, are you on the radio?